you marketing currently to get listings?
For me personally, there is no push campaign. Like I don't do anything to push out other than word of mouth from realtors that I've worked with over the years. So the bulk of my business comes in from referrals. And it's usually the agents that would recommend a particular seller that's thinking of selling, then we'd have a conversation. So essentially it's referrals.
Yep.
For me, for example, I sell a restaurant to an owner. He bought a new one and now he sent his own one. And then another transaction is the owner, she already sold her business. And now she asking me to help her to sell the second business. Basically, most of my current listing now came from the previous owner or for the referring. I did not do much marketing yet, but I think I must do it now to keep the pipeline is full. I must do it more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the other thing too is, I mean, what percentage of your referrals are actually businesses that are saleable?
10% maybe. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the challenge too is trying to maintain. Well, you don't want to burn referral sources, and yet at the same time you don't want to take on bad listings that are not saleable. So it's about what educating, right? You have to educate both the the agent that's referring the business to you as well as the business owner on what is going to be necessary in order for the business to be saleable. Because otherwise, the agent may get frustrated and not refer you anything in the future, thinking that you just, didn't do a good job for the client. So, yeah, I'm Erica. I would think you probably get some referrals in the space that you're in.
Oh, yeah.
So what percentage of the referrals that you get are actually saleable, would you say?
Yeah, I don't know, not a lot.
So what do you normally do, if you determine that the business referred to you is it's not ready to be sold. It's not saleable at the moment. Then what's your next step at that point?
I explain to them why I say so, and I give them the support. For example, I have someone refer me, but her income tax show a loss, and she keep telling me she make a profit. I told her that the buyer, they're looking at the document. However, I trust her. If she says so, she needs to prove it. Otherwise, it's very difficult to sell.
Yep. Well, and if the tax returns are showing a loss,
yes,
then you're not getting any bank financing. So depending on the price of the business, either the seller is going to have to finance, or the seller gets to be the bank, or the buyer's got to come in with cash. And it's a big risk if the tax returns and everything are showing a loss, then it's a big risk for a buyer to come in with an all cash deal. So a lot of them don't want to do that.